Hello everyone, I'm Neverdot, and today we're going to be talking about Beastly Toys and why isn't that a thing? Beastlies are adorable, creative, imaginative creatures created by Leslie Levings, who handcrafts each and every one of them, giving them life, energy, and awesomeness. And that's the problem. But are Beastlies popular? If we look on their social media accounts, we see that Beastlies has about 4,500 Facebook likes, 1,800 Twitter followers, and a whopping 16,000 Instagram followers. They are definitely popular, and deservedly so. First of all, we need to know a little bit more about these guys to see why they're so great. Now, when I first saw them in my Instagram feed, I thought, wow, these are amazing, awesome quality, so much personality in each and every one of them. I want them all. And they're probably made by Disney and have their own claymation movie. Now, sadly, no. Why isn't that a thing? But I think it's in the eyes. They're so piercing, and their posture and the way their body just sort of smoothly links up to itself. It's not segmented pieces. So you feel like it's a 3D rendered object, which makes it look so amazing and just not handmade. It looks professionally done. But look at this. Each little monster is hand sculpted. Okay, that's a problem. For a collector like myself, if I buy something that I love, that I really love, and I find out it's part of a set, like a series, I have to buy them all. Like, I need to have them all. I don't care if one of them is garbage and one of them's like a color of green that I would never want in my room ever. I need to get all 12 or however many there are, because if I don't have a complete set, that bothers me. I'm a completionist. Not everybody is, but Beastlies are so attractive for a collector. Beastlies represents a plague on my life, because as a collector, I want every single one of those amazing creations, those unique, wonderful, full of life creatures. And they're handcrafted, which is a terrible bottleneck on their success. Probably should have used a bottle for this. Beastlies need to be mass-produced, have their designs limited, and come out with new designs every year. And I need to buy them all. Forever. But doing all that seems antithetical to everything that Beastlies are. Leslie loves creating these creatures, and I would never suggest putting a stop to that. But at the same time, I do want a cheaper mass market access to these things so that I can own 50. I also want to be able to tell my friends that, you know, you get that set and I'll get that set and we'll both have the same set. I want to gift a set to a friend and family, and I want us to all share our likes for the same character. Like, Edwin is a great little guy and we love Edwin, but Vermilitude, who likes Vermilitude? Why is she a thing? And also, I would like to be able to buy them, because right now Beastlies are, well, they're gone. Okay, they're on the store, but they're sold out. That's sold out. That's sold out. What about the sold out? See, if they're handcrafted, only one person create them, and there's no way for Leslie to keep up with the potential world demand. In October, Leslie produced a series of pumpkin Beastlies, where the Beastlies were sitting in a pumpkin, and that was incredible. Until then, I had seen Beastlies as quite interesting, quite nice, but the pumpkins are what got me. These little guys sitting in these tiny little pumpkins just blew my mind, because suddenly you have these cute little guys in even cuter little things. It's like they're wearing pants that are alive. And it just exploded the dimensions of collectability for these things. What are the dimensions of collectability for a Beastly? The dimensions of collectability for a Beastly are about 4. You have the color of them, the pose, the expression, and the species. Yeah. And that's 4 dimensions. And when I buy a set and they're all different, then that's 4 different things that me as a collector can feel happy about, because I've got all those 4 different things checked off as being all met. If any one of those was duplicated within the set, I would be bothered, because if 2 of them were happy, I would feel like the mood of the Beastly wasn't that important to collect. But now, with the pumpkins, we have much more dimensions, because we still have the color, the mood, the pose, and you only got a head, so a limited pose, but you also have the size of the pumpkin, the shape of the pumpkin, the expression of the pumpkin, and even better, how the pumpkin plays together with the mood of the Beastly in it. Do you have a happy Beastly with an unhappy pumpkin? Or most all the pumpkins are happy, but they can play together. They can sort of have different partnerships, and that increases their desirability tremendously. You have 2 potential little guys to fall in love with. And this is a huge potential for mass marketing though. Looking through Leslie's Flickr gallery of her Beastlies, you can see that she has an amazing variety of them and so many personalities and species. And I was imagining buying these as toys as I was looking through them. But as I scrolled, I began to despair because there are just so many of them. And this isn't just a set of 12. This is an entire Pokemon world of creatures. And really, these need to be sold as box sets of each creature being in a box, and a little plastic guy with his adoption card where you can put the name on it, and the adoption card lists the species, color, habitat, personality, and diet of the guy. Let us know more about these guys so we can connect with them and sort of make them our own. Leslie Levings is an incredible creator who has produced a wide variety of creatures with endless personality. She has dedicated herself to the success of Beastlies, and I desperately plead and hope that she can find a way to mass produce these delightful little things. Now, does that mean the end of her handcrafted creations? No. I mean, if anything, she needs to make more. She is the nexus of ideas for these things, and social media is the ideal testing ground for new ideas. She can find out what's popular and then release the best as toys for the next year. So, Leslie, Beastly Toys. Why isn't this a thing? Hold on a minute. Oh, as it turns out, Beastlies might actually be a thing one day. In 2012, some director by the name of, J.J. Abrams? I don't know if he's popular. Didn't he make Star Trek or something? Yeah, he seems to have bought the rights to make a movie for the Beastlies. And that's amazing because after a movie comes out, guess what? Licensed merchandise, toys. So Leslie, I think instead of asking you, why isn't this a thing? I'm going to be asking you, how soon until this is a thing? If you like this video, consider subscribing and liking. And if you didn't like it, go ahead and give it a dislike because we're okay with that. Also, don't forget to check out the Beastlies website at beastlies.com and see more of their awesome little creature hands and their little faces and their little spots. I like the one that's all round and his tongue sticking out. That's my favorite and I want it so badly. See you next time, you guys. Bye.